how I got into this is really from Josh approaching me one day and asking, would you be willing to pray about this, to come and be here in this in PenHOP? And I had heard of PenHOP for from the beginning, from before it was even there, but I was not interested at all. I was part of it for DTS because that's part of our program, but I wasn't interested in coming. So, but then I decided, okay, one day I'm just going to come and try it out on my own without having to be forced to be here because of DTS or whatever. And I did, and within the first half an hour, I felt God asking me, are you willing to be part of this? Are you willing to contribute your gifts and your strengths to be part of this ministry for my glory? Are you willing to sing until I come back? And that was really the phrase that hit me, and I'm like, yes. It was almost an instant yes, and I was so shocked at that because I'm never usually instantaneous about my decisions. But I think from there, I was hooked, and throughout the years, of course, there's been ups and downs, but basically, it's a yes. It has been a yes until now. One significant part of this journey that I've been on in PenHOP, I think, would be perhaps, there are many significant things about being in this journey, I think. But one really strong moment is when, during the retreat this year, we had a retreat at the beginning of this year in January, a combined one between PenHOP and Tuesday Night Burn from KL, and I really did not want to be there. That was not something that I was interested in doing for many reasons. Part of it because my heart wasn't in ministry. I was far from God. I was, just struggling with a lot of things. But when I went and I willed myself to do a lot of things, not because I wanted to, but because I knew that God had something for me. And then I came away from that retreat feeling like there was clarity in what God had been calling me to. I was sure of pretty much where He wants me to go, and it really cleared up a lot of things. I think in the words of Revelation, I think we found my first love. Is that even a word? We found. I discovered my love for Jesus. I remembered that point when I first said yes, and when I was in that prayer room, and it was an instantaneous yes in the first half an hour of being in that set. And I think, that gives me just a new motivation to continue. So one thing I would really wish for this house of prayer, something that I really love, I think would be for it to achieve its goals, to really, as a house, we really walk through what God's calling us to in this season. And we have had so many seasons before, but I think in this particular season it's something more challenging, more out of our comfort zone. And I would really like to see in the next 7 years that we step up to this, that people would look at us and know that we are really walking out God's will for our lives individually and as a family, where we learn to really encourage one another, but not just that, not just edify ourselves, each other, but we really lay aside all our rights and our comforts for the glory of God. That's my wish.